Welcome back to Malaysia T10 Bash JCC Trophy Phase 1 happening at Putrajaya, Johor. And what a game we have witnessing today. We are Sky Warriors CC taking on MRKB Putrajaya. This is the fourth game of the T10 game. Four games happening today. Earlier during the toss, MRKB Putrajaya won the toss without any hesitation, elected to field first, captained by Said Hamza. Sky Warriors are in to bat first. Along with me, I have my co-commentator Harman. Hi Harman, welcome back to the com box.
Thank you very much. Very good afternoon, Amin, and to all the viewers for the final match of the day. Three very big games. We are left with this one. This also promises to be a cracking contest. The Putrajaya side deciding to go for a bowl first.
It's a good decision. MRKB Putrajaya won the toss and field first. They have a very solid bowling unit and also they have superpower batters with them. Whatever they look to contain the Sky Warriors less than 80 and still the game from there. Beautiful bowling to start with. Perfectly bowled outside the off stump. Ghulam Murtaza, nobody forgets this name, taken 5 wickets and scored 30 plus in the yesterday's game. Match winner and a deadly bowler and a power hitter.
He surely can hit the ball well. Ghulam is the bowler who's always got a plan. And look at that shot. Amin.
That one was sensational from Wakas. And everyone knows what kind of a player Wakas is. The first day he was almost close to 100 runs, just missed the opportunity. A natural stroke maker, very aggressive, and this is a lethal pair you're watching the for Sky Warriors. He started his proceedings with six. That means he means business. And one more time, leading edge goes to the boundary in a flash. Back to back boundaries. Super batting by Wakas.
It looks like Vakas has been set from the dressing room. No time being wasted. He's been going for his shots. It's another very good strike. Pulled away beautifully.
He got 5 wickets in yesterday's game and demolished the opponents. And now facing him, Wakas didn't show even an inch of fear or anything. Just go after him. I don't mind what kind of a bowler you are. Who are you? I'm not seeing names. I'm just seeing the ball, and that's enough for me. Hitting you for six and fours. That is Wakas. Played straight along the ground. Gentle one run. Just warming up the fourth delivery. 11 runs came in the first four deliveries bowled by Gulam. Said Hamza taking guard. The captain of Sky Warrior CC, Said Hamza, is taking strike against the fifer bowler Gulam. Over pitch delivery played to the covers. Only one run, but they're not wasting any deliveries. This is a power play. They already know that.
Yeah, they're just being a little calm and composed at the moment.
Nice angling in. Wakas, one run on the thighs. Umpire need to signal that's a leg by. No problem. If the scores are coming and end of the first over, they've scored 13 runs. That's a good start for Sky Warriors. Looks like they are looking for 100 plus runs here.
Well, they're eyeing for those.
Syed Hamza on strike again. A second over. Navidi Sang is a new bowler. There are too much communication happening here. Keep telling because they're playing multiple games on the same day. They know what kind of batters are batting. It's a very good bowling outside the off stump. Didn't have enough room. That is Wakas, the batter, looking to cut the ball. That's one of his favorite shot. Just missed it.
He's just missed it. Should have got that one.
Nicely bowled by Naveed. Very good pace towards the off stump. Not wasting that one run taken by Wakas.
14 runs. There's 1.2 overs of play so far.
That's down the crease, heading over. Very solid shot from Syed Hamza this time. Very positive intent.
Yeah, good fielding as well.
18 runs in the first 1.3 overs. The run rate is almost 12 runs an over. This is a T10. You need to be very, very quick. No time for changes. Time is running out. Syed Hamza is ready to take on Naveed. There was some improvisation. Just missed the leg stump. Naveed was furious. Oh, I just missed it. That was a predetermined shot from Syed, seeing the leg side fielder is very close. Wanted to penetrate that gap, just missed it.
Yeah, just missed that.
Down the crease one more time. Did not connect as he expected. Just one run taken. Wakas is going to strike against Naveed. Apart from that one boundary, not a bad bowling by Naveed here. Is containing the batters. Full stump shown. Wakas taken a quick single. 2 overs done, 20 runs, 10 runs and over. Perfectly playing by Sky Warriors CC against MRKB Putrajaya. 1 over left in the power play. This is a 10 overs game, so first 3 overs are considered power play. Field restrictions are there. It gives the batter enough time to go after the bowlers.
There's enough time for them. Last over of the power play. Murtaza.
Oh, what a lovely shot that one. That's a certain boundary. Wakas is taking full in charge this time, killing Gulam's over. The super bowler of yesterday's game looks like pretty ordinary against the likes of Wakas. That is the difference you can bring in from Sky Warriors specialist batter on top. Wakas.
Yeah, brilliant batting there. Sublime timing on that one. 24 on the board.
Putting pressure directly on the bowler. Bowling his second over, Gulam. A lovely pull shot. Play to the mid wicket. Looks like it crosses the boundary. What a lovely shot. Back to back boundaries for Wakas. Gulam has no idea where to bowl to Wakas. Short balls punished outside the off stump. Punished. Too many instructions. Too many instructions. You keep coming and telling your bowler what to bowl. That really disturbs the rhythm actually. You don't have to tell every single ball.
Yeah, I agree with that. You just gotta let the bowler do what he's known for.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. That was cracked. Loosener.
And
No mercy. That was a brutal shot from Wakas on one knee bend. Just used the pace. Saw the gap. 4, 4, and 6. He's in a mood. Looks like this is another outing for him to score a century.
he's been striking the ball so well. He has been hitting them so cleanly. This is some brilliant cricket.
Too much wasting time here from the fielders. Every single ball coming and talking, wasting couple of minutes. Umpire is not happy with that. The batters are not happy. Nicely played by Wakas one more time. Looking for a couple of runs. No one. They settle with 1 run. A bit relief for Gulam that Wakas came to the non-striker scene. Well played by Hamza. A good bowling by Gulam indeed. But a risky one. Looking to steal a single here and asked to go back by Wakas. Don't take that risk. I'll take it because Wakas would have gotten out had you taken that single. That's a good information, good heads up from him not to take that single. One ball left in Ghulam's over. 27 already leaked in his over. Very well played. Very well played on the offside. Can they get a boundary? No, almost. Couple of runs taken, and that's an expensive spell for Ghulam. Quite contradictory to the one he bowled yesterday. 29 runs leaked in his 2 overs, not able to pick any wickets. The power play came to an end. 37 runs scored at a strike rate of 12.33. That is a perfect start for any team, and Sky Warriors so happy to see Wakas firing all guns blazing.
Yeah, that has been indeed a very, very good start. Just the kind of a start the batting side wants. Haven't lost any wicket. Have got the 37 runs on the board.
Naveed Isan is back. The captain Amir Shohail Khan is looking to bring Naveed Isan back to the attack because he bowled pretty decently. Look at that. Of 37 runs, he just gave 7 runs from his side. A big swing and a miss for Wakas. Beaten. That's some good bowling.
That was really well bowled.
What a shot that one. Straight like an arrow. What a wonderful fielding there on the fielding side. That's what needed. And the fast bowler is very happy. A couple of runs saved. And something happened to his hand because the ball was hit pretty straight and he touched his finger. I think it's got it's
He's trying to catch the ball that's hit him on the top of his finger, probably the nail. He's got to get some medical attention. But before this, that fielding effort was really, really good.
This T10 competition is bringing in lots of talent, showcasing, and we've seen multiple batting displays. And one thing which still sticks to my mind is Waka's inning that he played close to 90, 94 runs in yesterday's game. It was amazing, amazing performance.
Yes, no doubt about that one. Batted really well. Took on the bowlers and for those big hits.
3.2 overs done. Looks like if Naveed can bowl back or not, they're still thinking about the decision because it's always the bowler's fingers are very very important because that's where they hold the ball. If some injury happened in the fingers, nails, it's not that easy to grip the ball. It's too painful.
Yeah, completely agree with that.
There's a little bit of delay there. They're still looking. And would there be a change in the bowling because so T10 competition time is very crucial. They need to take a call on this. Can someone replace that next four deliveries?
Yeah, they'll have to bring in a replacement bowler for the next four deliveries. 59 without a loss.
30 of 14, Wakas looks so dangerous. He plays the one good thing about Wakas is he plays offside and leg side equally well. He slaps a ball short of a length outside the off stump short balls. He slaps it. Anything on his body clears the boundary easily on the leg side as well. He is in his prime form, watching the ball clearly. Be ready for the shot on the position pretty early. Look at that while we were talking about the batsmanship. A boundary is leaked on the leg side. That gonna cost MRKB Putrajaya badly because they already crossed 43 in just 3.3 overs. Looks like it's a 100 plus score here.
Yeah, looks like they're not settling down. They want to get for those big runs. There is no stopping.
Look at that shot. That is so convincing. Can someone catch it? Oh my goodness. That ball went to the boundary. Not happy man. Naveed, look at that, Izan. Hey man, please catch Wakas. If you leave him, he'll score 100.
Yeah, that catch should have been taken.
So disheartening for a bowler who had hidden his hand, comes back and bowled. Wanted to get that man badly, and you miss his catch. That is the speciality from Wakas. He can play offside as well. It's very, very dangerous for you to bowl any anything outside the off stump there because he'll punish you. Look at that. Excellent shot.
That was good shot selection. Just timing, precision.
With that now, Wakas moved to 38, just 17 balls, another half century in the making. While we're talking, they crossed 50 runs already. That shot sails over, and somebody's there to catch the ball. I'm very sure Naveed will be animated. Look at that. Look at that. He is very happy, man. Even though he given runs, he got the main fish. Wakas is out. The big man is out.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
Four overs done, 51 for one. Wakas did a major damage for Sky Warriors CC, and MRKB Putrajaya needs to buckle up and try to bowl some good spells to make sure they don't cross more than 110 or 100. And what a turnaround here. The captain is gone. Syed Hamza looking to come down for Ikramullah Khan's over. Not even check what kind of bowler he is. Came down the wicket, lost his pricey wicket. Two wickets gone in no time. That's a good comeback from MRKB Putrajaya. Full marks to Ikramullah Khan.
Yeah, full marks to him and also to the wicket keeper. Not to forget, it was his brilliance behind the stumps.
Absolutely, absolutely, Harman. That was a wonderful stumping. Within a flash, they removed the bails, not allowed the batter to come back to the crease. That's really good job. Good skills behind the stumps. And this gives some confidence to MRKB Putrajaya. The two new batters now in need to. But this is a T10. I noticed that sometimes they come in and hit a six straight away. And this is different story.
Yeah, it surely is a different story if you see. 51 for the loss of 2 after 4.1 overs. Another dot delivery.
Beautiful start for Ikramullah. Nice and nicely played by Rashid for that single.
Just played that with soft
Adnan.
hands. $52 for 2.
That was a
Oh, quicker
Lusna.
one.
Umpire said that was a wide. Adnan knew better. Looked like it was a juicy ball for him. Just missed it. Back to back wide balls from Ikram. I don't know why he's changing his line and length. He started well. giving extras. It's going to affect the scoreboard. It's 54 now for 2 wickets. Looking for a single, not able to do that. Good bowling, good comeback. Nicely bowled on the off stump. Only 1 run taken. Very pretty controlled bowling by Ikramullah here.
And a final delivery of the over. This has been a very good over, just the 4 runs plus a wicket, including those two wide deliveries.
It's a good bowling again. Oh my, there is a little fumble there. It allows the batter to take two. Let's see they can take two or not. Only one take, and I'm not too sure why they haven't tried for a couple of runs here. Very, very average running between the wickets from Sky Warriors. End of fifth over, 56 for 2. The run rate is perfect. It's 11.20, and they have 5 good overs to score at least 50 runs from here. That's a straightforward catch. One more gone. Rashid played that ball on the air, and it's none other than Amir Shohel who got the wicket. 3 wickets down in very quick succession. This is a good comeback from MRKB Putrajaya. And with that, let me welcome Abrar, a co-commentator, joining me. Hi, Abrar.
Good afternoon, Amin. And looks like there is going to be a turn of events here. We know how heavily Sky Warrior Cricket Club relies on Waqas Haida. He's produced the goods once again today. He scored 38 of 18 deliveries. But if you see, after his wicket, things are looking once again very difficult for Sky Warriors. We have to give full credit to MRKB Putrajaya for chipping in with wickets at regular intervals. And this time it is Amir Sohail who's just delivered yet another wicket when the team needed. So now the scoreboard pressure will definitely shift towards the Sky Warrior Cricket Club, and I think it's really going to be something that they will be worried about. Because, I mean, if I can remind our viewers, at the moment MRKB Putrachaya is top of Group B. So if Sky Warriors lose this, I think MB Malik will be hovering around because the net run rate will come into play. So really they have something to play for, and it's a must win for the Sky Warriors here.
Sky Warriors started really, really well. Things went really well until they picked up. Looks like an out. Looks like an out. And it is, yes. Adnan is gone. Adnan is gone. What a tragedy here. The wickets are falling like a decks of cards. They lost another one. 4 gone. 56 runs.
Yes, it is turning out to be an absolutely dismantling batting approach. After the opening partnership between Waqas Haida and Hamza Mahmood, wickets have fallen at regular intervals. The first wicket, if you remember, fell when the score was 51, and now it's 56 for 4. So that really tells you how strongly MRKB Putrajaya is just coming back into this game. And if this continues, I don't think they can put too many because now they'll be finding themselves in a very difficult situation. Not too many batters to come. So really, they have only themselves to blame, and I don't think they have played the best cricket in this match.
Absolutely abroad. They didn't play the best cricket because these are the basic things running between the wicket, casual run out, and sometimes they didn't take a couple of runs as well. Looks like a little bit complacent here, and they need to buckle up and give their best to score 100 plus here.
Yes, 100 plus looks difficult here because the bowling has been very good from MRKB Putrajaya, but this time it is a six out of nowhere. Really, all about timing on that one because it looked like he was a bit hesitant when it comes to opening the full face of the bat. He was rocking back on the back foot, but somehow it's still gone all the way over the fence.
Absolute timing this time from the batter, and looked like it was a catch, but it sailed over the rope. 6 runs.
And the bowler answers this time. It is Amir Sohail, the captain of MRKB Putrajaya, who strikes. And it is the wicket of Ramzan that has to be now taken back. So, really, in spite of that six, now wickets are crumbling. And it's looking very difficult still for Sky Warriors here.
This is quite unusual. This is quite surprising that the batting team loses wickets in every single over. In this over, can you look at the wicket column? 3 wickets have gone in the same over. That really dents any cricket team.
Yes, I mean, and from Group A, Max Cricket Club and FRCC have already qualified. Max Cricket Club so far have been undefeated, and it is Group B that is looking very interesting because it's still difficult to say which team will be qualifying because MRKB Putrajaya with 4 points are a bit comfortable, but anyone from Sky Warrior and MB Malik can be just reaching that last spot, which is up for grabs. So the tournament is taking a very good shape. And at this moment, of course, Amir Sohail is definitely just ripping through this batting lineup of Sky Warriors. Right now, he's picked up a wicket and it's looking very difficult. And they're in need of a partnership because even in this format, when there are not too many overs to play with, I think wickets are always valuable. And Amir Sohail has just shown us how easy sometimes it can be if the batter is not playing full responsibly.
He's completely dominated and destroyed Sky Warriors CC's batting batters. 3 wickets gone. Look at that. Different lines, different ball. Excellent one to complete his first over.
I mean, I think they have an opening here, especially because so many wickets have fallen in clusters. Now they are just trying to continue building that pressure. As you can see, a thickish edge, difficult chance for the wicketkeeper, really, and he misses it. But nevertheless, it's another dot ball. And at this moment, I also want to talk about the fact that some of the players have really taken the stage and delivered so good with both bat and ball. I think you mentioned about Gulam Murtaza, who's picked up 5 wickets and it's leading the wickets column. But there is also the likes of some others. And talk about wicket, here's another one. The leg spin has produced yet another wicket, and Ikramullah Khan has delivered yet another one. It is Zakir who has to walk back and reward for some very good bowling. Sky Warriors are finding themselves in deeper and deeper trouble here.
That is a massive collapse of the whole tournament. This is the massive collapse. Sky Warriors CC started beautifully and dominantly, losing 5 wickets in one trench. It is a very difficult time for them to bounce back from here. Anything they once at one stage they look like they can easily score 110. Now the story is changed. It is differently scripted. Probably 80 or 85 or 90 runs max they can score from here, unless if someone comes in and plays some quick 20s or 25s. It's not easy for Sky Warriors to reach that score.
Yes, the first wicket fell at 51, and now in a span of just 12 runs and just about 3 overs, the other 5 wickets have fallen. So that really tells how good the bowling has been from MRKB Putrajaya. Ikramullah Khan has been sensational. He's picked up 2 wickets, given away just 5 runs, and he's bowled with a lot of control. So far in this over, nothing really coming off the bat, and yet another dot ball. And I mean, I was discussing with you about some of the absolute contenders who have performed brilliantly in this tournament. I think we have to mention about Waqas Haider. He's the top scorer with 154 runs, and it's his wicket really today that has really shifted the momentum with the MRKB Putrajaya. He was batting well, 38 of 18, and after his wicket has fallen, look at what has happened. He's produced a maiden here. Ikramullah Khan, would you believe it? In this format, especially with such a kind of team, it's not just the pressure. It's looking like it's becoming very difficult for Sky Warriors to find themselves out of this difficult situation.
That's what happens. You lose your wickets in frequent intervals. The new batter comes in, and without getting settled, it goes very hard at the bowler. Definitely don't meet the ball because the bowler is too smart. The likes of Ikramullah, especially, he understands what kind of batter is coming in and what kind of ball I can bowl to beat him. He kept changing the lines, changing the pace, changing the length, and confused him. That was a brilliant, brilliant bowling effort from him. Maiden wicket, that is a super duper double gold for any team to have that maiden.
Yeah, needs to maintain the pressure. And Ikramullah Khan has been absolutely sensational. A game changing spell, like you mentioned. 2 overs, 5 runs, and 2 wickets. He's bowled with tight lines and clever variations. And it is the relentless pressure that has really allowed him to pick up those wickets. At the moment, it is Wasim who's back into the attack. He's a very solid bowler. Starts off with a wide, but then rattles that stump. Accurate piece of bowling. And Muhammad Kashif has absolutely no answer to that. What a moment in this game. And right now, it is the MRKB Putrajaya who's absolutely ripping through this batting lineup.
That was some sensational ball from Wasim. I must say, pitching on a length ball, zip back to the right hander. I had no clue because he just came in, not settled, not enough time to see the ball as well. Rattled the stumps, and this is one sided now. 7 wickets gone, 64 only. They cannot score more than 100. It's not possible at all. Maximum 85 to 90 from here. I'll tell you, it will be very difficult for the new batter to face Wasim. He looks so quality and solid bowler. Nicely played to the cover. Only 1 run. Mohammad Shahir is a new batter.
Yes, I mean, I want to inform you about the unpredictable nature of cricket here. The tournament's highest wicket taker today, Gulam, who was expected to dominate once again with the ball in hand, has gone for plenty. He's given away 29 runs. And look at what is Wasim doing. Absolutely picking up wickets with every delivery. It seems like he's bowling. And once again, castles the new batter Naveed, who has to take the long walk back, but turning out to be an absolute disarray of a batting performance from the Sky Warriors here.
The one thing that stunned me, surprised me here is after picking 2 wickets, Wasim didn't even show any glimpse of celebration, just calmly walked towards the keeper, having a shake hand. What ice school temperament he has. That is quite unusual for a fast bowler.
I mean, these cricketers have played lots of cricket with each other, and I think the body language is telling us all about it. MRKB Putrajaya is a team who have trusted each other's skills, and like I was speaking about, Gulam was given away so many wickets for MRKB Putrajaya. Today is having a bad day, but look at the others. Ikramullah, 2 overs, 5 runs, and 2 wicket. That was absolute gold. And then it was Amir Sohail, the captain himself. He's bowled that one over, also picked up 2 wickets, given away 7 runs. Wasim at the moment has just given 3 runs and also picked up 2 wickets. And also he was supported by Naveen Ehsan, who's picked up a wicket, given away 17 runs. So it's really they have hunted together in a dangerous pack, and they've ripped through the middle and the lower order as well. So while Gulam had an off day, it looks like his teammates have really put on a solid performance. And just now, when it is required, a counter attack from Muhammad Umar to get a boundary, but he really needs to get a few more of these so that he can bring his team back into a better position, I would say.
Yeah, that's a good analysis from you, Abra. Thank you so much. And look at that. There's a boundary gone, and the score is in 70s. They'll be looking to finish at least in 90s to give a good competition to MRKB. They have a solid batting unit.
And played in the air this time, fielder underneath, and it is taken. Wasim once again strikes. What a performance this is turning out to be from Wasim Anwar. I think the key from him today has been the fact that he's attacking the stump at the regular intervals, and when the batters are starting to feel the pressure, they've tried to go on after him, and eventually they've lost the wicket in the process. Almost in the verge of getting all out now.
The chances of getting closer to 90 is gone almost because they have just a couple of overs left. And Ghulam has completed two, Naveed two, Vikramullah two, Amit Sohail one, and probably Amit Sohail will come and bowl the next over. And we're not too sure because the way Wasim is bowling, I think he will wrap the innings.
Yes, Khalil has just come out to bat, and at the other end, it's Shahir. And Wasim has been so accurate. He's targeting everything at the stump, and he's gotten rewards, 3 of them today. So this is textbook middle stump to stump corridor bowling from him. No width and no mercy. That is why the Sky Warriors are at the moment struggling with 70 runs on the board with losing 9 wickets. So here's the last ball, and not in the most convincing fashion, but he's somehow guided it to the leg side and he picks up a run. So he'll keep strike. 8 overs completed, 71 with the loss of 9. And I mean, I have to ask you, do you think at least they can manage 80 to 90 runs?
And it's too difficult to answer this question, Abra, because one mistake gone, and these are the tailenders. They'll just look to uh, just log sweep all the balls they face, and you have Amit Sohail has one more over, and probably he will wrap the innings. That's what I hardly think that they can score 85 or something. To be under 80, I think they can bundle up.
Yes, I mean, I think Captain Hamza will be absolutely shell shocked. Watching this collapse unfold from the dugout, this is not something he would have anticipated. Because if you remember, Sky Warriors have performed so good throughout this tournament. They have been clinical with the bat, and they have also benefited from having a very good uh, net run rate. That is, at the moment, their net run rate is 2.6. So that really tells us how good they have been. But today, they have absolutely plummeted into a batting collapse, and it looks like their batting has completely disintegrated after the fall of the openers in Waqas Haider and Syed Hamza Mahmood. So, really something that needs to be pondered, that how is it possible and how uncanny cricket sometimes can be.
Cricket is a funny game. It's uncertainty is high in cricket. Just 9 balls needed to take all the wickets. It's you have 9 batters, 10 batters, just one ball for one wicket. Anything can happen at any time. That's what happened today. After scoring 50, they lost almost all the wickets in the next 30 runs. Less than, maybe I would say
Yes,
less than 30 runs.
yes, after the wicket of Waqas Haider, it seems like if you look at the batting card, the rest of the batters have failed to go double digit and almost looks like a phone number. So that's really something that I think Syed Hamza Mahmood will be very disappointed with. He's an extremely competitive personality and he really trusts his team a lot. And on that occasion, you can see that a good delivery has gone for boundary, and the keeper really should have stopped it because the batter was trying to create that little bit of room by shuffling across the leg side, and he almost yoked him perfectly. But eventually, it was too good of a delivery to be listed four byes.
You need a little bit of luck to get those boundaries and runs. That is very much needed. At least they can cross that 80 marks. Let's see what Amir Shakil can do now. It's
Oh,
outside the
this is
off
a very
stump.
good looking shot. He's played that away nicely on the offside and smashes it. That's a square drive and looks like he can bat.
He's better than what we expected abroad. And he made a good contribution at the end. That 80 is at least a decent score on this wicket. We see teams are chasing their 80 runs in style, but at least you have something on the board. Less than 80 is too easy.
That's nicely played and straight to the fielder. So a dot ball. I want to remind our viewers that if somehow Sky Warriors manage to put something beyond 90, I think they'll still be in the game because so far in this tournament, of course, MRKB Putrajaya has been brilliant with the ball in hand, but they haven't truly found a batter who can deliver the goods. Mohammad Yasir Ali Khan is someone who's done well for them. He scored 63 runs with a strike rate of well above 200. But other than Yasir Ali, no one really comes to my mind immediately. Of course, there was one innings from Ghulam Murtaza where he scored 46 runs, but really, you have to expect a little more from the top order batters when a lot is to be expected in a chase like this. And definitely, I think Sky Warriors are a very good bowling side, so you can't really rule them out yet. That's the point that I'm trying to make here.
That's how you should take cricket. That's how you should play cricket. Even if you score 60 runs, you should show all the intent, all your positivity to win that game. That's how cricket is played. That's a good spirit. Let's wish this game be a very interesting one. Let's wish Sky Warriors come back strongly.
A good delivery this time to start once again from that man who's been brilliant with the ball, Wasim Anwar. He's picked up 3 wickets in his previous over, just given away 8 runs, and he wants to finish it off here, and he doesn't want to concede too many.
Very tough task for Mohammad Shahir here, facing Wasim. And only one thing MRKB don't want is seeing wides going for boundaries.
Smashes it this time, poor delivery, and exactly what the doctor ordered. They needed it. It was a short pitch delivery, and he rocks back into the pull shot. He trusts his elegance, and that has resulted in a maximum.
What you said is happening abroad. Anything closer to 90, they still have a beautiful bowling lineup, and it's there with the at least Said Hamza will be happy to see the score is crawling towards 90. That six shows that Mohammad Shahir can bat.
Yes, of course. I think the moment I saw that square drive, I was getting an impression that he is not someone who's to be considered like a tail ender. And with that pull shot, almost you can confirm it. Once again, you can see that how good he has been on the offside. And especially this will consider a valiant knock because it is the last wicket. He's batting with the tail. He's already scored 13 of 8 deliveries. So somehow they're staggering. They are definitely bruised, but they have batted against this brutal bowling attack quite nicely and just cracked their way into a very competitive total. With 3 balls to go, I think they will just try to go as many as they can. Oh no, I spoke too soon. A leading edge to the wicketkeeper, and that is the end of the innings. So the innings has wrapped itself up at 89. The target will be 90 runs. I mean, do you think that is enough?
I think that is quite decent, I would say. I don't think that is enough, but Sky Warriors need to put extra effort to contain the opponent under that 90 runs.
Yes, definitely. So it was a dramatic collapse. We can't take anything away from it. So credit to the Sky Warriors for fighting till the end, but definitely exceptional with the ball from MRKB Putrajaya. So it's not a daunting total. We'll be back with the chase very shortly, but it is going to be very important because this match is definitely going to decide who makes it to the semi-finals. So viewers, stay with us. We'll be coming back very soon. Welcome back, viewers. We're back for the second half, and it's MRKB Putrajaya stepping out to chase a modest total of 90 in 10 overs. On paper, it might look straightforward, but it is T10 cricket, and we know that it has its own twist. Sky Warriors will be hungry to strike early. Captain Hamza will be rallying his troops to make every ball count, knowing that a few quick wickets can definitely bring pressure right back on the chasing side. With just 9 runs needed per over, MRKB Putrajaya will definitely want to get off to a flyer. But if Sky Warriors can defend this with discipline and intensity, we can be truly in for an extremely thrilling contest. We know that lots are at stake, especially for the likes of the Sky Warriors, because at the moment in the points table of the Group B, MRKB Putrajaya is at the top with 4 points, and if Sky Warrior win this, then they'll definitely go up top. So if they lose, on the other hand, then MB Malik will hope that they have some kind of a chance. So everyone watching will definitely be very interested in this game. With that, I'm Abra Hussain. I bring in Amin. And Amin, how do you put your insights in this game now?
This is a totally a dominant performance by MRKB here. Excellent bowling at the rear end of the game. First 50 runs easily come from Waka's bat. Then they restricted the opponent under 90 runs. That speaks volumes about their bowling strength and the ability to believe in themselves. Here comes Mohammed and up against Wasim and Muhammad Yasir. And we all know how Muhammad Yasir bats. It's going to be an interesting contest for us.
Yes, a lot will rely on how this left arm bowler bowls, and it's a good channel, and definitely trying to create some doubt in the batter's mind. Wasim Anwar has walked out to bat with Mohammad Yasir Ali, and we know, like you mentioned, that Yasir Ali can be dangerous, but I think Wasim Anwar will also want to translate how good he has been with the ball in hand into his batting today. Because if he can just partner Yasir Ali well, he's an explosive batter. He can definitely damage the start for the Sky Warriors. Mohammad Khalil, on the other hand, has started well. He's getting a hint of movement. And look at that, thrashed on the offside. There is a chance for that to go all the way. And yes, it does. Comfortably picks up the first boundary and starts to look as dangerous as we mentioned that he is.
That was a very convincing shot to start with. He, he is always positive and he is very forceful and brutal. He sees the ball on his arc, just go for it. Doesn't matter who is bowling. Yasir to 5 runs of 2 balls, a solid start to chase down that 89 runs.
Yes, he already has a half century in this tournament. His high score is 57, and in this tournament, he's striking well above 115. I'm talking about 215, of course, guys. And with that, once again, it was a fuller delivery, thrashed it on the offside, and really starting to look very dangerous. It was a touch wide, and that's enough for Yasir to just pounce on it in a flash.
That was a beautiful batting. Keeper is asking, the captain is a keeper, asking what kind of ball is that? What was the plan we made? And please stuck to the plan. Don't deviate. That is a message from the keeper, Captain Saeed Hamza.
Yes, turning out to be a very good over for MRKB Putrajaya. It is that man on screen again, Yasir, who's turning on the heat, and the left armer decides to come round the wicket to just try to close the angle when coming into the right hander. So we'll have to see how he goes. And once again, that width was provided just outside the off stump. A reputation 3 consecutive times then, and clever, calculated, and classy from Yasir to get yet another boundary.
And one thing I noticed is Mohammad Khalil's face. He didn't turn and see his captain at all.
But I
Look
mean,
at
was that
that. Look
really a
at that.
bad ball?
That was not a bad ball. That was a beautiful batting.
Exactly. Sometimes we have to give credit to the batter. And look what has happened. Inside edge onto the stump, and the prize wicket falls. So definitely, I think even if you have conceded 3 boundaries, you have definitely done the job, Khalil. You've picked up the prize wicket of Yasir, And now I think the captain will definitely look at him and definitely compliment him.
And there was some excitement. Captain was jumping from the after seeing the bales flew over, and what a celebration from our colleague. It is so relieved. You understand three fours being hit in your over, and you get that revenge. That's what he did. Mohammad Yasir, not a small wicket. It's a big fish, and what a way to start. This is perfect for Sky Warriors CC. Excellent start for them.
Oh yes, Yasir departs and Khalil strikes off the very last ball, almost like a movie that he has the last laugh. On that occasion, I think he went for the pull shot, but he did not have that ball which bounced enough. That is why he mistimed it horribly, got an inside part of the bat into the stump, and really a massive moment in the game. So just after that fiery start with three boundaries, when he was looking absolutely glorious, Khalid holds his nerve and produces a breakthrough with a clever change of length. So brilliant cricket, definitely. And I think once again the game is right back in contest. It's anyone's game here.
Anyone's game here. That's the right word. And if the Sky Warriors keep getting wickets like this, that's definitely add pressure on the batting unit. Suddenly, this 89 becomes unreachable.
Good looking drive straight to the fielder and stops it. So starts off with a dot. But pressure needs to be maintained. Already 14 runs on the board, and like we mentioned, that it's not something that the captain will be too unhappy because he's picked up the very important wicket of Yasir Ali Khan. And the captain has introduced spin from the other end and thrashes it. Absolutely smoked it on the offside. And look at that. It is the new batter who comes in and decides to just go on it. There was a cracking sound off the bat, and absolutely we can hear it up here at the com box as well.
That one was stunning shot from Naveed. What a player he is. Brutal one.
And look how good he adjusts. The running between the wicket was spot on as well. So good cricket from that man. The first ball that he faces smoked it, and now looks like he's not allowing Wakas to settle in. Wakas is himself a very dangerous batter, so he will be just feeling how usually the bowler feels when he smokes it. So I think this is some kind of a karma. Let's see how he can come back. Oh, look at that. This time hammered once again on the offside. Goes aerial, not afraid. And look at that. The intensity is absolutely on display here. And Naveed is definitely turning on the heat.
Giving the same medicine back to Wakas, the one he given to MRKB, and this is something like furious batting.
And this time rocks back on the back foot. Pulled it away. There is a fielder there. Once again, let's see who has the last laugh. It is Wakas Haider. And he comes back with a change of length. This time he could not get the timing. And one more wicket falls. So looks like things are working well for Sky Warriors here.
Some drama is going on. Posts being hit, wickets being plucked out. Similar one like the previous over. Three fours being hit, and the bowler comes back and picked up a wicket by being bowled. Now it's same thing happening in Wakas over. Two bowlers hit, one wicket picked up. They're coming back strong. Very interesting.
Yes, I mean, two big hitters are already gone back to the pavilion. So as Naveed tried to just muscle that one, he could not really get the connection as cleanly as he would have wanted to. And look at that, Wakas Haida makes him pay. He's definitely a very competitive personality and he doesn't seem to forgive anything. So here's the captain walking out to the middle. It is that man, Amir Sohail, who's done a good job with the ball in hand, but he's someone who does not rely too much of technique. So once again, if the ball is in the zone, I think it will go the long way. Waka's either needs to be smart here, and I think attacking the stump is the best way to go, especially because he usually darts that one into the stump, and maybe just continuing to do that will be rewarding for him. We'll have to wait and see. One more delivery remaining. Here's the last ball. And like I mentioned, he's played it nicely on the leg side. Not the best of effort from the fielder in the deep. Expensive. Finishes off with a boundary. And looks like the batters are trying to capitalize on the power play here.
This is very interesting. You take wicket or not, I'm gonna hit you. That kind of an attitude. Excellent contest here. This is really, really competitive. Both the teams are like punching each other in a boxing match.
I mean, the moment you said that line, I can recall Ravi Shastri. Once he was trying to host a game between India and Pakistan. He was saying Rohit Sharma is going to punch, and then Babar is trying to counter punch. So it was like that. Quite funny. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I couldn't really hold off my laughter.
That's definitely that's surprising for me as well. I never seen that one, but it's quite a compliment, bruh. Thank you so much. That's a big one.
Yes, definitely. We do a little bit of this back and forth so that we can keep the crowd a little bit excited and invested in our voices, because sometimes I wonder if listening to us can just put them to a little bit of boredom, but nothing about boredom when it comes to the cricket here, because excitingly they are going after everything. Once again, it is Khalil who's been given the second over after he's picked up the first wicket, and you can see that Wasim was just trying to play that on the offside in a very extravagant fashion.
This match is seriously interesting. After you described about who is on top, who is next, and what kind of match it is, it's added more interest to the game now, and our viewers definitely have the same kind of interest, I believe.
Oh, this time doesn't miss. Half ball is smashed away on the offside. Misfield. And we have to wait for the confirmation. But should have been taken if you ask me. But it's the power of that shot that took it all the way. And it is another boundary. So, salt to the wounds.
Absolutely. If the catch had been taken, that would be super duper drama again here. Mohammed Khalil would be excited, would have been like jumped here and there. He is a little lad, loving his performance.
Much better delivery if you ask me. He was trying to angle it into the leg stump. And not enough room for Wasim to just free his arm on that occasion. So just a single, and he'll be happy with that. And the likes of Amir Sohail is back on strike. He's already scored a boundary of the very first delivery that he has faced. And it seemed like when Navid Ihsan got out, I thought maybe Amir Sohail will spend that little bit of time, but not really. He's going with the same excitement. And here is Khalil to continue. And that is a solid delivery, angling into the right hander. No swing, but it's that follow through that just brings the ball with the wrist inwards of the right hander.
Very tall, very lovely run up, bringing the ball back into the right hander. Not easy to play those derivatives. So Amir Shoaib keeping his cool. He's a captain, know how to do that.
This time not in control, slight bit of a change in pace, I believe. That is why I think the shot just came out that split second before he would have anticipated. So another single, and Wasim Anwar is back on strike. 10 or 7 deliveries. He's hit two good looking boundaries as well. So really, he has a little bit of a responsibility off his shoulder at the moment. 57 needed in 7.1. Required run rate is just below 8. This is a crucial delivery and just misses the top of off. Even the keeper misses it. So quite unfortunate. But that is good enough for the batters to exchange position for a single. Umpire signals by. And with that, just 7 off it. Excellent over comes to an end. And 3 overs done. It's 34 with the loss of 2.
This is a very even Steven match, but whatever said and done, 34 runs in the 3 overs, it's a very good score when you are chasing 89. And MRKB Putrajaya have all the license to kill the bowlers in the next 7 overs to seal the victory. Let's see how, how the opponents picking up the wickets in frequent interval and putting them back foot and what is the strategy they follow. It's going to be very interesting because this is an interesting match because they are in the they need to win this game badly. Sky Warriors wanted to give everything from their side. They want to give their best today.
Spinner comes into the attack, and I think it's a tactic that can go either way because the power play is lifted. He has more protection, but I think someone like Wasim Anwar will just try to go after the spin of Zakir. Let's see if that is correct. First ball just away from the off stump, getting a little bit of turn. That was cut away nicely, but he finds the fielder. Starts off with a dot. Trying to advance down, and a false shot. Is it taken? If it is, it's a valiant effort. And yes, confirmation there. It is Wasim Anwar who has to go back. I don't think he was in full control. And Zakir, just out of nowhere when it was needed, has picked up a wicket for his team. The Sky Warriors are definitely roaring.
This match is seriously interesting, Abrar, and the way they're getting the wickets and that one, the previous one, excellent one, friend diving in front and taking the catch. I think Wakas took the catch, and the very crucial one Wasim you're discussing about describing about Wasim's power hitting ability against the spinner, but this time Zakir won the competition, won the contest actually.
And I mean, one thing very good about this team is the fact that just after the fall of that wicket, when the catch was completed, everyone gathered in a hurdle and had that celebration. So it's really something that can uplift the morale of a bowler and really something that can even increase the spirit when it comes to the fielding as well. So I think Captain Hamza has done a very good job in terms of how he has motivated his teammates. And right now they're truly in charge. But I have to say that the game still remains finely poised. At the moment, 34 with a loss of 3 is the score. The batters are trying to keep the scoreboard ticking, but early wickets mean that there is pressure on. And you can see that there's a wide. He was trying to be away from that hitting zone on that occasion, just a little bit too much. So tension is rising definitely, and this chase can definitely go either way as well.
And also one thing I notice is even though the wicket falls down and not, the new batter comes in and straight away go for the runs, go for the boundaries. That's how they play this T-Tip.
Oh, it is Mr. Muscle who's walked out to the middle. Gulam who has smashed it, and it's a flat six. What a shot that is with absolute power. Bludgeoned it over the top of extra cover. And once again, we know how much of a risk this man can possess if he gets to bat a few deliveries. So really, Zakir will have his work cut off here. He needs to do something different.
And we already witnessed how good he plays cricket. Last in the last game, he got 5 wickets and 30 plus runs, made his team win the game single-handedly. And this time, he didn't click as a bowler, but definitely want to give back with his batting abilities. That intent shows how powerful he is. 6 runs of the offside. After playing the shot, I could see the dust coming out of the ground. Such a power hitter.
Oh, doesn't stop there, does he? It is another powerful stroke this time, almost teasing the two fielders there, and it goes away for another boundary. So he's in out there with intent, and he's going with full swing every time he's trying to smash the ball. So after early wobble, looks like MRKB Putrajaya now have a hero once again in Gulam Murtaza. Let's see how he goes.
He is certainly a one-man army. He doesn't care what happened behind, what happens front. Just he stays there. He plays one way that is thrashing the bowlers left, right, and center. Gulam is a superstar in the making.
Saki started off so well, and now look at that. He smashed it straight down the ground, trying to bisect the two fielders, and he does that exceptionally well. What a blazing start this is. 3 consecutive boundaries. That is 1 6 and 2 4s, and making a statement absolutely loud and clear. This is exciting times in this chase.
Somebody's hitting as clear as possible. That's only Gulam. He got that power and also the sense of hitting where the ball needs to go.
Oh, he doesn't stop there. He continues his merry way. That is ramped up over long on, and that travels all the way like a cannonball. What an innings with absolute power and precision. He is making the fielders just watch everything go over their head. The fielders are definitely like spectators right now.
Look at the last four balls. He changed the course of the game in just four balls. 6-4-4-6. Done for the day. It's a statement that I'm gonna seal this game for my team. That's it.
Yes, definitely. Kulam on fire, 20 of just 4 deliveries. What a whirlwind start this is. His explosive batting has completely turned the match, like you mentioned, I mean, on its head. From a tight chase now, this has turned out to be an absolute fireworks. And Gulam's power hitting has definitely given MRKB Putrajaya the massive boost that they required. Sky Warriors now have their work cut off. They need to keep things tight from the other end. It's 55 for 3, just 35 needed in 6 overs. So the required run rate is well below 6, and now the game is right on the edge. They cannot concede too many runs. Even if they come close to losing the game, the net run rates will come in play, and they cannot take a hit at that because otherwise they lose themselves even from contention of the semi final. So lots to play for, and it is that man, Waqas Haider, who's been handed the ball. He's a man with a golden arm. Can he pick up a wicket here?
That's a good decision. Wakas to ball for Amir Sohail. Not a good delivery to start with. It's a wide delivery. So already scores are 55 now, just 35 needed. Couple of fours here and there will make the equation more easier for MRKB.
Just waits onto that one, and Gulam is just eager to get a single there, and he comes back on strike. And I can tell you, fireworks are waiting. It can either be a wicket or it will be some runs. There is no in between because that is the kind of cricket these two are known to play. Waqas Haider is definitely very competitive, but he's up against Gulam Murtaza here. Oh, that is intelligent bowling. I thought he will dart it in, but he changed it up nicely, and almost the ball never really arrived to the batter. So that's smart bowling because there is no pace on offer.
Always dangerous. Gulam, he'll sense you easily.
Oh, this time in the zone, that is high up in the air, almost does not get the clearance, but finally, just teasingly close, tantalizingly close, really, but eventually takes it all the way out of the park, and Gulam picks up yet another maximum.
This is you or me kind of batting, and he accepts all kind of challenges in the world.
A little bit of a bounce on that occasion, guides that nicely towards the offside and picks up a single. So excellent batting. Just after hitting a maximum, he rotates the strike and brings back his captain, who's been a spectator from the other end, really. I think Amir Sohail has the best sit in the park. He's witnessing absolute glory. And right now, he wants to join the party. Once again, the ball is too aerial. And is it taken? No, unfortunately, it's not. So it's a difficult chance, really. But if you want to be in the game, you have to take those.
It was a good bowling by Wakas, creating that opportunity, not giving many sixes in this over. That's a wonderful control, I would say.
Slams it towards the leg side. This time there's a fielder at tip square leg. Will only be a single, but no, they are trying to run on the misfield. Excellent running. And they do not require too many runs, but look at how well they understand each other. Gulam Murtaza and Amir Sohail has definitely stitched together a partnership that is looking like an absolute match-winning one.
Back to back sensational knock from Gulam. Look at the runs he scored today, 27 of just 7 balls. Amazing, amazing performance. He changed the equation upside down for MRKB. 68 for 3 in 5 overs and just 22 runs needed. You see a batter who can score those runs in just 1 over.
Yes, Gulam Murtaza has scored around the fifth highest run scorer, I think he will be. He's just a few runs away from Amir Khan Malik. And on the wickets chart, I think he's still the highest wicket taker. So that really shows the impact he has had in the game, in the tournament, really. And I think MRKB Putrajaya has benefited from his performance. He's my pick for the contender to be the player of the tournament. What do you think, Amir?
He's absolutely a gem of a player. He's something special, Abrar. I definitely agree there.
Oh, that was close. The captain just is unable to gather that, and just to rub more salt to the wound that has trickled away to the boundary as well. So, really, not the best of effort that we have seen. I think the shoulders are a bit down. That is why the eagerness has dropped itself as well. Sky Warriors are a team that are a believer sort of cricket that they play, but right now it looks like they have lost their faith. Thickish edge this time that is leading towards third man, and once again Amisfield another tough opportunity, and I can't really complain too much about that effort. It was a good one, and would you believe it? It's a run out. The captain has to go back just out of nowhere. I think Ghulam Murtaza was very disappointed. He did not even turn back to look at his captain, but whatever the situation is, the other captain will be very happy. Hamza is celebrating.
And the match is almost done. 72 for 3, just 18 needed. This is unnecessary, I would say. They would have taken it easily, 1 run, and they have all the time in the world to score those 18 runs. No need to take that kind of a risk. And there was a communication issue between Gulam and Amir Shohel, and quite unlucky that he wanted to finish this game, and he played proper cricket, just missed out the opportunity because of the run out. MRKB are just three hits away from this win. 3 sixes from Gulam, done for the day.
I mean, I think you'll be in agreement with me about the fact that cricket is one of the most unforgiving sports that is out there. A moment you're a hero, and the next moment you're walking back to the pavilion, out before you can even blink sometimes. There's no second chance, sometimes no instant rewinds, also. So you can't really go back and do anything differently. If you falter once, even briefly, if that is, the game will ruthlessly move on from you, and it will never allow you a second chance. So really, you win the glory, or sometimes you face the heartbreak. So just with that run out, I was just feeling it that Amir Sohail was looking very good as well, and with just 17 needed, they did not really have to do much to get there. But in cricket, you just live for those memories, don't you? Sometimes there are the highs, and sometimes you feel the lows.
You're certainly right, Abrar, because when you say that words, those words, I remember the words from MSD on an interview. He said the one thing he learned from cricket, he said, is the humbleness. How cricket make you humble. One day you are a hero, score 100. Second day you come and score zero. And cricket is like that. It will not allow you to fly high all the time. It will keep you humble, and that is what cricket is.
Well bowled this time, and just away from the fielder. It is traveling, and I think he will pick up 2 runs quite easily there. If you also look at an example today, I mean, I have to mention the fact that Gulam was so expensive with the ball in hand. He's the tournament's highest wicket taker, gone for 29 runs. So that is how unforgiving. On the other day, we saw him picking up 5 wickets, but today he was not being able to do much with the ball in hand. But at the same time, he's just walked out to the bat and he scored 30 of 12 deliveries. So really, it can be so unpredictable.
The life of an all-rounder is something like they can come back in the game at any time. For example, you see any all-rounders in the world, Jacques Ali is, you see Hardik Pandya, Kapil Dev, or Wasim Akram, or you can see Imran Khan. They miss one thing, they come back and deliver in another one.
Yes, and the name that comes to my mind is the performance of someone like Shakib Al Hassan in the 2019 World Cup. Exceptional with both bat and ball in hand. He scored about 600 runs, which is absolutely glorious in itself. Also picked up 11 wickets. So sometimes all rounders are not just performing with bat and ball, they can eventually do it with both. And that's really something that is why we value all rounders like them so much in international cricket as well. And today we are seeing the likes of Gulam Murtaza, who's been so good, 30 of just 13 deliveries, really taken the game away from the Sky Warriors.
All-rounders are seriously special. That's why they sell for high prices in franchises. They have a high value, and every single team look for that all-rounder spot badly.
And
Rashid,
with that boundary, I think they are inching closer to victory now. Just 11 required in just 3.5. I think, I mean, they'll make it quite comfortably in the end.
I think this is the real part of the game, and so convincingly, it's like they have 6 wickets, and you see Gulam is there, and 1 6 away, couple of sixes away to win this game. He can do that. This slow bowlers are getting thrashed everywhere.
Oh, Apishly played this time goes miles up in the air, and it also has enough to take it so far. Look at that. The ball has reached the ceiling of that pavilion there. And what a shot that is. I think he can watch it on replay the whole day.
This is one of the first time I'm seeing the ball goes to the roof and come back. And what a shot, man! What a shot from Gulam. That is absolute monster hit. I would say that one. Want to wrap it
Oh, yes,
quickly.
definitely. Let's see if this ball goes for the maximum as well. Look at that. He's cut that one away. And I think because of the fact that he's created so much room for himself on the offside, he was unable to just open his arm. I think that ball was pitched right in the slot to be hammered over mid wicket. So let's see if Rashid can produce a few more dots. Just like that, he smashed it. Is it on the gap? Yes, it is comfortably for a boundary. So just one more required. Scores are level. And Chaudhary is also turning out to be a valuable contributor with the bat in hand, already scoring 14 runs.
Easy one for MRKB. Just one run away from win this game. One to win. And he'll be hitting it in style. That's for sure.
Yes, Chaudhary Wasim is ready. That is ball smartly away from his hitting zone. And almost disappointingly, we can see that he's just cut that one away. Like, why didn't you bowl at the slot? I want to hit it for a six. I think that's what he's talking with Hamza also. We can see that Hamza is having a laugh about it as well.
That's all happening. And look at that. He finishes that in style.
I mean, this is the biggest six I have seen. It is even bigger than the one that he has hit before, and an absolutely storm of an innings to just take it to victory. So eventually, in just a little bit under 7 overs, they've finished the game. MRKB Putrajaya have won this game by 6 wickets, and from a nail-biting start, it has been an absolutely explosive finish. So Gulam once again lighting the innings up with his fireworks, and he scored 30 of just 13, and it was Chaudhry Wasim with the final blows. He scored just over 16 runs, and that is enough to just complete the game. So the crowd is definitely roaring and the players are celebrating. It is a statement victory from MRKB Putrajaya, and it has taken them comfortably across to the semis. We'll be waiting to do some calculations, and I have to just let you know in a while if it is Sky Warriors who've made it or if it is the MB Maliks. So other than that, that is it. We have up here from the com box. It was a good match, and after this, I think MRKB Putrajaya will be very confident in the semis. So, I mean, if you have anything else, otherwise we can conclude it from up here.
This is a wonderful match, and I had a nice time comboxing with you. Thank you for watching these games, guys. See you all tomorrow. Have a good time.